Hello, I'm Karen Mangiacotti. Welcome to Danger Snax. Apparently, there is something called the Women Against Feminism movement. I'm not kidding. Okay, the definition of feminism: a collection of movements and ideologies aimed at defining, establishing, and defending rights for women. So, it makes no sense for anyone to actually be against rights for women, especially not actual women. So it must be something else that this movement is against. Let's see, what could it be? Oh, I know! Made up bullshit ideas about feminism. The most popular meme from Women Against Feminism involves a bunch of young, cute, mostly white women holding up signs that I mostly find confusing. They say things like, "I don't need feminism because I'm not a victim." Okay, so not being a victim is kind of the point. So you're against something that provides rights for you because you feel like you already have those rights. Like saying, I'm against minimum wage reform because I have a trust fund. I'm against the fight for marriage equality because I'm straight. Or, you know what? I've never died from eating bad food, so I'm against the FDA. Another one of the memes implies that women need feminism so they can justify their slutty actions. This one, I desperately hope that I misunderstand. Are they really saying that if women didn't act so slutty, then men wouldn't sexually abuse or rape them? And if men do, they shouldn't be blamed because women act slutty? Please tell me no. So, I try to interpret this differently. No, that's what they meant. Bullshit, we don't need feminism. Look, I get it. You do not have to join the movement, and if you would rather, watch Pretty Little Liars instead of working for women's rights, that is fine. It's your choice, and that is what it's all about. But if you are actually going to actively speak out against the rights of women, if you're going to go against the covenant of do no harm, if you are going to put your energy into diminishing the work of those who are fighting for the rights of a group of people, it's on. So girls with your signs about how you don't need feminism because you don't need to be empowered and the men in your life respect you, well, good for you. However, let me introduce you to Malala Yousafzai. She was shot in the face for suggesting that women have the right to education. She was 15. Let me tell you about Sakwa Bibi. She had the audacity to give birth to a female child, and that child was taken by her husband and thrown in the river, and she was burned with acid. Oh, wait. You probably feel like this has no effect on you because of arbitrarily constructed geopolitical boundaries. So, let's bring it back to the land of the free and the... Oh, wait a minute. According to the FBI, 293,000 children, most of whom are female, are sold into sexual slavery right here in the good old US of A. Also, according to the FBI, girls are lured into trafficking and then raped, beaten into submission, and sometimes even branded. When the girls try to run away, their traffickers torture and gang rape them. Oh, and the United States spends 300 times more money fighting drug trafficking than human trafficking. How dare you put your time and energy working against those who are trying to create a world where all genders have choice and power and basic human rights? How dare you sit in a room that's sheltered and protected, and I can only assume where you are deeply respected and kept far from the effects of poverty, which affects more women than men, and sexual assault, which affects more women than men, and oppression, which, well, you get it. You understand what I'm saying. Look, I see by your photos that you are all very young, and again, I am so happy that you have no need for feminism in your life. But please know that when you say that, you sound like someone in the 60s saying, well, I live in an all-white town and civil rights don't affect me, so I'm against civil rights. But saying you're against feminism? How dare you?